Hello there, Wipper here, and welcome back to Pixelmon, and in this episode I'm going to be building my house, and also updating you on a few things that have happened, and stuff like that. So you can see here I've actually ended up building a house inside of a tree. I suppose it's kind of a tree house, but not built on top of a tree like you'd usually do. I've actually just built it inside the trunk of the tree, which does mean the space is limited, and I end up sleeping underneath a furnace, which is going to be quite hot. I mean, my head would probably get very hot if I'm actually putting anything in this furnace. But also, since last episode, I've done a bit of the boring mining work. Down here I've got a strip mine, and on my mining journey I managed to find 21 diamonds and stuff like that. So I've also got loads of iron, and I've also been to the nether and got some quartz, because I just love using quartz as a building material. It just looks amazing. I've also got some lapis. I don't really know what I'm going to be using it for, but you know, I like lapis, so oh well. Also I've got loads of clay, because I managed to find some clay on my travels as well. I've also got some netherrack from the nether, and I've got loads and loads of stone which I'll use in building my house. And also I had loads of wood, but the wood I've moved over to a chest over there where I'm going to be building my house. But anyway, that pretty much sums it up for what I've been doing. And also on the left you may notice now that I have 3 Pokemon, and I've basically just got rid of my Magikarp and left that in the PC. Because I couldn't really level it up, because all it had was Splash, which wasn't very helpful, because I couldn't actually kill any mobs, because it was not a very good attack, because it didn't do any damage. So yeah, and I've replaced it with an Ivysaur. I think that's how you say it anyway. That's how it says it, so I can just chuck down my Ivysaur now. You can see there, I've got a level 28 Ivysaur, and look at him. I chose this guy because he looked really evil. I mean, look at that. It even looks like he's got a moustache or something. Those eyebrows, so evil. Don't know what that is on his back. It looks like a flower or something. But okay, I better say bye. Okay, there we go. So yeah, and you can see, yeah, it's just a really nice Pokemon. I thought I'd get him. I think, let me just check the types of these Pokemon actually. So let's just go into summary. So this guy is a grass and poison type, I'm guessing. I don't really know the types because I don't know Pokemon, as you've heard. And yeah. So in addition to my Ivysaur, I've also got myself a Fearow, which is basically a flying type Pokemon, so I can just get everywhere really fast. So yeah, he just looks really awesome. In fact, it kind of looks like a turkey. That's kind of a bit of an insult, but yeah. So I could just get on this guy and fly everywhere. It's amazing. But I'm just going to get off him now anyway, because I don't want to fly anywhere and die. And also, you may have noticed that my Piplup, let me just show now, has turned into a Primplup. Yes. So he's now level 26, and he looks a bit like a penguin now. Look at that. How cute is that? So yeah, that's that guy there. And he's now level 26, as I said, and he's evolved from a Piplup. Sadly, I didn't get to show you the evolution, but oh well. So that's the Primplup. And that pretty much sums up everything I've been doing since the last episode. I've been quite busy, off camera, doing loads of work, but now I'm just going to go and start building the house. And the location for that is over there. So I'm going to start building it somewhere over there. So yeah, I'm just going to jump over there and then start laying out the foundations, I think. So this is where I'm going to build my house, and as you can see I've already started laying out the foundations of it. I'm going to be using a log base kind of thing, probably with some cobble walls. I'm not really sure about what I'm going to do with the roof yet, but we'll get to that barrier when we get to it, I suppose. I think I'll just skip ahead to when I've actually got a bit further on in this building and give you a kind of build log kind of thing, where I just update you on what I've done. I'm going to have a birch floor as well, because I love birch. I love that lovely creamy colour to it. So yeah, let's just keep going. Oh, and I'll see you back in a bit where I've got a bit further on in the build. So just a little build update here. You can see it's changed a lot since last time. I've just put in all the walls. I've indented it a bit instead of putting it directly on top of the log, because it just looks cooler that way. It gives it a bit of depth, I suppose. I did go through a few different designs for this. I've been working on this for about half an hour-ish. Just testing out different designs and stuff, and I think this one works the best. I'm not exactly the best builder in the world, so I think this will do for now. It was quite a bit bigger than I expected it to be. I didn't really expect it to be this big a building, but I think that's enough. I did run out of glass panes though, so now I've just got 2 remaining spaces, which is a bit annoying. And whoa, that bit of cobble in there is so annoying. Oh well. So yeah, this is what I've got so far. Now the roof is the really hard bit. I suck at roofs. I think I'm going to go for like a horizontal bit there and then vertical going this way at the sides. I think that'll look decent. I'm not sure what I'm going to make it out of, but I'm thinking possibly cobble and planks, because that might look good, but I'm not too sure yet. We'll see, I suppose. So yeah, I'm just going to do another little cut until I've done the roof, I suppose, and then we can work on the inside bits. So, welcome back, and as you can see, I have completed the house. The roof took forever to do. I mean, I went through about 4 different designs, and I finally ended up on this design. I've changed the edges of the roof to log, because it just looked nice, although I'm not really 100% happy with it. I'm not really sure whether to do a border around the edge of logs here, instead of the stairs, but, you know, it looks okay. And I've gone with birch, stairs for the roof because it just adds a little bit of a contrast to the dark colour of the cobble, I thought. And here's me talking like I actually know what I'm doing. I had no idea what I was doing trying to make this house. And in the end I just decided to make all of the roof like windows glass, because you can just see a lovely view out of the other side. Well, you would be able to see a nice view out of this side had there not been a mountain in the way, but oh well. I kind of built the house the wrong way round. But it looks okay. I have actually mined this back a bit. As you've probably noticed, it used to come out all the way here, and I've tried to make it look as natural as possible, but as you can see, I've a bit failed at it. Also, while I was building the roof, I kept getting attacked by Pokemon, so the end result is that my Primplup has fainted, and I've got some more levels on my other 2 Pokemon, and there appears to be... Wait, what? Did it just despawn? Oh, there it is, yeah. There appears to be an Aron in my house. Oh dear, I think that's how you say it, Aron? Oh well. So if we come up here, you can see the roof space. We've got some lovely views. If it was daytime, you'd see a lovely, like, the spawn from here, but you can't, because it's nighttime and it's a bit dark. But yeah, that's pretty much the house. So next up, I actually need to start crafting some of the special machines that are in Pixelmon, so I can start actually healing my Pokemon without having to go back to spawn, and also so I can extract fossils when I actually find some. So anyway, in this chest I've got loads of stuff that I'm going to probably need to actually create some of these machines, but I fear I don't have enough red apricorns, or any kind of apricorns for that fact, so I might need to make an apricorn farm as well. But we can start off by just, I don't know, putting these down somewhere so we can at least get some starting to grow and actually duplicate what we've already got. So maybe over here is a good spot, so I'm just going to put 2 down, and there we go. They should hopefully grow and give us some more apricorns. But anyway, let's see, what can we craft at first? Now I have got, well, we're going to need an anvil at first, so I may as well do that now. So yeah, I think the crafting recipe for the anvil is this. Is it? Yeah, there we go. Bit different to the normal anvil crafting recipe, but here we go. So we're just going to place it down here. I think this is a good place. And I don't really know how you use this, but I do know we need a hammer for it. And the hammer is crafted... let me just think. What's a hammer shape? Like that? Oh, whoa, no, that's iron bars. Let's just put some sticks in. Like so. And there we go. We've got an iron hammer. And I believe you just put whatever you're trying to hammer on the anvil and then just right-click with it using the hammer. And hopefully we'll get what the, like, the pure form of it. So here we've got some aluminium, and we need to make some aluminium plates out of it. So I heard you just right-click with this like that. And then hit it with the hammer a few times. Maybe it's left click. And come on. Oh, you were right in the way. That's it. I'm going to have to defeat you. Just... Nope. Now you glitched in the... Oh, okay, finally. Now, these are even levels. So what we're going to use on this one, let's use Peck. That seems like a reasonable attack to use. Oh, that did no damage. What about Pluck? Come on, do some damage. Okay, this is not doing well at all. I'm going to swap out Pokemon to my Ivysaur, I think. Okay. Which one? Vine Whip. That sounds deadly. Yeah, that's a bit more damage. Yeah, let's try using the Vine Whip a bit more. Yeah, that's going good. Oh, I'm still losing a lot of health with that. Let's try that. Oh, there we are. Yeah! Killed him. That's what we like. Now he's out the way, and we can actually start work on this anvil. So maybe it's left click. Let's try. Yeah, I think it is left click, and this should hopefully start forming into a plate. Yeah, that's looking good. You can see it's starting to flatten down, and hopefully we'll get a plate. And we need to do this so many times because we need so many plates to actually get enough to make the actual healing thingy. I think I am going to be making a healing thingy first, because we need to heal our Pokemon without having to run back to spawn. So here we go. Is that ready? Is that done? Let me try. Does that look like a plate? Where did it go? Oh yes, there we are, our first aluminium plate. Okay, here we go. Let's just do another one. Oh, whoops. I keep trying to right click instead of left click, and that's causing it to pop off, which is a bit dumb. So yeah, let's just pound this down, and I'll be back in a bit once I've got enough aluminium plates to actually craft what I want to. So I've just finished up converting all of my aluminium ingots into the aluminium plates, and I've ended up with 13 aluminium plates. Bit unlucky for some, but I don't believe in that superstition, so oh well. But there we go, so we've now got all the stuff we should need to actually craft one of those healing things. And to craft the healing things, I'm also going to need a diamond, so let me just get one of those. I'm actually just looking at the crafting recipes at the moment so I can see what I need, and I've got all the rest of the stuff. So diamond in the centre, with iron ingots around the outside, and then aluminium plates right there, and then we can get ourselves a healer. And Paul's typing to me, so I'm just going to have to read that. But anyway, where should we place this down? I'm thinking next to the anvil, that would be a good place. So let's just place it down. And there we go, our very own healer. And I can actually start using it now. So there we go, let's just test it out. Yeah, my balls are spinning around. Not in that way. And yeah, we should get our Pokemon healed up nice and quickly there. It'd be nice in the future if they actually added a faster healer, so you could like upgrade your healer, but I don't know. You see, I'm still in mod spotlight mode where I'm trying to suggest improvements to mods. Oh well. So that's one item, one machine done. But next up, I think we need a PC thing, so I can actually access my Pokemon from my house. And to craft this, I'm going to need another 6 of those aluminium plates, and I'm also going to need a redstone lamp. And I haven't played Minecraft in so long. I've actually played vanilla Minecraft in so long, I must say, that I've actually forgot how to craft a redstone lamp. So I'm just going to have to look that up too, I suppose. So I've now looked up the crafting for everything, and I now know how to make the actual PC thing. So what we're going to need for this is some glowstone to make some redstone lamps. And yeah, so let's just make a block of glowstone here, put that in the center, and then craft myself a redstone lamp, because we're going to need that to actually craft the PC. Now, the rest of the stuff we're going to need is a glass pane. We've actually got some here, which is very good. So lucky I put that in the chest. So I'm going to put that there, redstone lamp in the center, then redstone at the bottom, and then we've got enough of these aluminium plates to actually craft myself the PC. And I'm going to put this on the other side. Although it's a bit far away, it just seems right to put it here. Actually, if I put it there, it's going to block the window. Well, I've got nowhere else to put it, so I may as well. I'm going to put it here. There we go. Look at that. How glorious is that? Lovely PC. Although it's quite big, they probably could have made it more compact. But yeah, so I can just go in here. And you can see they've actually been busy, and I've got some more Pokemon. But they're not very high leveled at the moment, so I'm going to try and level these up a bit. But for now, I'm just going to stick with these 3 Pokemon I've got at the moment, because these are the ones I really care about, so yeah. But anyway, next up, what else do we need to craft? Oh yeah, we need to craft some Pokeballs. Those are very crucial, and we've actually got the anvil now, so we can actually start doing that. But before we do that, we need to go and find some more apricorns, because we need to plant them. And there we go, we've got some here already growing, but we need to find a lot more than this. So I'm just going to wander around and hopefully find some of these, and then come back when I've got a few to actually use. So yeah, I'll be back. So I've now got all the apricorns I need, and I have to admit to being a bit lazy, because I bumped into the farm of Just Van, I believe his name is, and yeah, I just stole all of his like apricorns. Well, no, I didn't steal them. They were like this, so I just harvested them. Hope he doesn't mind. So yeah. Anyway, I've got some of each now, so I should be able to plant them down, and then I can get my own apricorn farm started. So we've got, I think I was going to get 6 of each, but there wasn't enough blue ones, so I've only got 4 of those. But I've also got some green ones here and some yellow ones, so let's do that. And now I'm missing a block here. Perfect. Right in the way, and haven't got any dirt. How typical. That's really going to annoy me. I'm going to have to go down here and get this one. There we go. Now I've got some dirt. Now we can place it down and place down the final yellow apricorn, like so. And there we go. So now we've got our own little apricorn farm, and they should start to grow, and then I can harvest them. That'll be brilliant. So yeah, that's that done. Now anyway, next up, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I think I've got all the stuff that I need to get started at the moment, but I need to wait for those to grow before I can actually craft some Pokeballs. So for the moment, I'm just going to wait until I can get all the stuff needed for Pokeballs, and then come back and actually craft some, so we can actually go out and capture a fire Pokemon. I'm not really sure what kind yet, but I'm sure we'll see one on our travels and I can get one. So I've got enough of the apricorns now, well, enough of the red ones anyway, and I've just put down a furnace and I'm going to start cooking them, because I read somewhere that to actually make the Pokeballs, you're going to actually cook the apricorns first. So there we go, we've got 3 of them now. That should be enough for 1 Pokeball, I'm hoping. And yeah, maybe you'd get more than 1 Pokeball per crafting recipe, but I doubt it. So to actually craft this, you just put 3 in a row like that, and then you get the top of the Pokeball, like so. And then we're also going to need to make the base by putting 3 iron in a row, and then we've got a base, and then we're going to also need some buttons. So again, we're going to have to go over here and actually put some cobblestone in the furnace, and hope there's enough wood for it. So yeah, we might have to put some birch stairs in there as well. Hopefully those work. But there we go, so this should smelt down into stone, like so. There we go, and now we need another one, so we can actually craft ourselves a button, and then build ourselves some Pokeballs. We're going to need more than 1 button, aren't we? I wonder how many buttons you get from stone. If it's still 1, then they need to fix that, because that's a bit dumb. So there we go. Yeah, so you still get 1 button from stone. That's So where does the rest of the stone go, since the button's tiny? Oh well, that's one of the mysteries of Minecraft, which you're never going to find out. But anyway, now we've got the actual top of the Pokeball, and the bottom of the Pokeball, and then the button's in the centre. That's not how you craft it, is it? I've probably done something wrong here. So it actually turned out I was being an idiot. I actually had to convert the iron discs into iron disc bases, I think it is, and then I needed to turn the Pokeball discs into Pokeball disc bases, or whatever it's called. So yeah, and I used the anvil to actually do this. So I just put them on the anvil, the same as I did with the aluminium, and then just left click. Yeah, now that makes more sense. So yeah, I'll be back once I've turned all of these into the actual parts I need to make the Pokeball, and then hopefully it should work and we can go out and capture a fire Pokemon. Yes. So yeah, let's just right click and get that. And I'll see you back in a bit once I've done all this. So I've now finally got all the parts I actually need, and maybe this time it's going to work because I've actually made it correctly. So there we go, button in the centre, and finally we've got ourselves some Pokeballs. Now we can go out and capture some stuff. So yeah, that's quite a long crafting recipe for that. I suppose it would have taken me a lot less time had I knew what I was actually doing, but there we go. So it's now all worked out, and now in the future I'm going to know how to make Pokeballs. So I'm presuming to make the other kinds of Pokeball, you just replace the kind of apricorn with a different kind of apricorn, like maybe the blue ones or the black ones, and then you craft a different Pokeball. I don't actually know the differences between them, but maybe I will in the future. So yeah, we've now got some Pokeballs, and that means one thing is left to do, and that is go out and try and find a lovely fire Pokemon. So let's just see what we can find. I don't actually know any of the names of the fire Pokemon, so I'm just going to be... Wow, what is that? Is that a fire Pokemon? It looks like one, but it's level 32. Can I take that on? Probably not. We can try, I suppose. Everything's going to die, but we can try. There we go. So we've got water versus fire. This should be good. We're going to use a bubble beam. Oh, yes, that did a lot of damage. Now I've got to try and not kill it. Peck, maybe that'll work. Maybe if I use Peck, it would be fine. Let's, okay. Let's try Peck again. Let me guess, it's not going to be very effective. It missed. Okay, we're not going to be using that one anymore, but I don't want to kill it. Oh, yeah, now, let's try it, No, back, bag, Pokeballs, Pokeball, there we go. Now I should be able to capture it. Hopefully, please go in my balls, not in that way. Oh dear, the amount of jokes that can be made out of these. Oh well, come on, please, just capture it. And then we can actually see if this is a fire type or not. I've probably got the worst one, but we'll see. There we go, I actually captured it. There we go, let's see, what kind of Pokemon is it? Yes, we've got a fire one. That's exactly what I wanted. That was so convenient. It was right outside my house. But there we go. Maybe a less than perfect battle, since I tried to not to kill it, but I did end up not killing it and actually capturing it. And now we've got our highest leveled Pokemon. That's funny how that works. We've got, how do you even say that? Is that a Quilava? Quilava? It's male, which is brilliant. So yeah, we can just place it down, and there we go. Now I actually haven't named any of my Pokemon yet. And that's because I wanted to ask you in the comments today to actually suggest names for my Pokemon. So I've got my Prinplup at the top there, if you want to suggest a name for that. I've also got my Ivysaur, my Fearow, and my Quilava, which I've just got now. So yeah, feel free to name them. And I don't know what to do next. Maybe we should just go around and try and level up some Pokemon. That seems like a fun idea to do. So yeah, let's just go around and see if we can find anything good leveled. So I've made my way to a nice plains biome where I was hoping loads of Pokemon would be spawning, but they're not. But we've come across a level 18. Oh, what's just attacked me? That was the one I was looking at, actually. So let's just see. We've got electric versus, I don't know, what's the best type to use against this? Well, we'll try it out with the water. Water and electric, they don't really mix well, so I'm guessing using logic that this should be good. I'm going to use the bubble beam attack. There we go. Let's try. Oh, look at that. Loads of damage. Let's use that again. That was good. So there we go. Let's just get it. There. So we've got about 384 experience. That's not too bad. What have we got over here? We've got some more Mareep. And what's a Drifloon? Let's try attacking that one. Maybe the... Yeah, Prinplup would probably be good for that as well. So there we go. Let's try this out. Fight. Let's use Bubble Beam again. That seemed to be very effective last go. Oh, it took down half the health. Let's use that again. Should be fairly easy to wipe that one out. Yep, that makes sense. And wow, we've just gone up a level. That's brilliant. And what have we got over here? That seems to be a very old Mareep. That's a lot bigger than I've used to. And we've also got a Ponyta. And what's over here? Another Ponyta? Okay, that's a level 29 one. Can we take that on? Let's try it with that Ivysaur. Let's try that. Let's go. What about Vine Whip? Let's see. Okay, that wasn't very effective. Okay. Wow. I just got owned by that. I probably used exactly the wrong Pokemon type. Let's bring out our Prinplup. And there we go, it's dead. That was super effective. I should have used that in the first place, and there we go. It's now leveled up, and we've got a new attack called a Fury attack. The target is jumped repeatedly with a horn or beak 2 or 5 times in a row. That's quite effective. Should I use that? Let's see. What's the power of the rest of these? Bubble. I might get rid of Bubble for that. Yeah, let's try that. We may as well have it. Let's see how it does. Over here we've got Amari, but I don't really want to attack that. It's a bit too low level. What level is this trainer? Not very good. There's no really point taking on that guy, is there? So I've just come across this Doduo, I think it's called, and I'm going to try attacking it with, I don't know, what should we attack it with? I mean, my Primplup hasn't got much health left, so let's try the Quilava. I don't know how you say these names. It's really annoying. Let's see. So what attacks have we got? We've got Leer, Smokescreen, Defense Curl, and Swift. Let's try the Swift. Let's try that one out. Let's see how that goes. Oh, look at how much damage that did. Let's just use that again. That should wipe it out quite fast. 375 experience. Brilliant. I think we should probably be attacking higher level Pokemon so we can actually get some more experience, but I haven't managed to find any higher level ones yet. I mean, look how small that guy is. Definitely not going to be attacking that one. Oh, what's this over here? I don't think I've seen this one before. What is it? Look at that. It's a Nidoran male. Okay, I really don't know the names of these Pokemon just yet. I'm trying to say them correctly, but it's not working very well. Let's just... No, there's no point really. It's only a level 11. What's over here? It looks like a giraffe. Trying to describe what they look like. What level is this guy? 30. Now that's more of a good level. Let's try this one out. So hopefully this is not a fire type. Otherwise I'm going to be screwed. But let's use Swift again. Ooh, that didn't do too much damage. They use Stomp on me. What does a Leer do? Let's try that. Oh. Okay. Wow, I'm getting completely owned by this guy. Let's use Swift again. I'm probably going to die next turn, aren't I? What about Smokescreen? That just decreases the damage. It missed. Brilliant. Let's anyway use the Defense Curl. It missed. Brilliant. Let's use Swift again. I'm just delaying the inevitable where I'm going to die. Yeah, that happened. Let's just bring out my Fearow. And use a peck. That's always a good attack. Let's peck it to death. It missed. Oh, nope, it hit. We're good. Let's use it again. Oh, wow. Took a lot of its health down, but I have managed to kill it. And it's grown to level 23, and I've got a new attack, which is called a Mirror Move. What should I replace it with? Is there anything bad here? I'm not really sure. User counts the target, mimicking the target's last move. So it counters the target. Okay, last move. That's a good attack, actually. I might want to keep that. Game move. I'm going to get rid of that one. You're probably going to be saying, no, that was a really good one, but I'm going to try and replace it and see how the other attack does. It sounds cool using the other person's attack against them. Although it's probably not going to do that much damage since it's using their own type. But anyway, what we've got over here, we've got a nice little Vulpix. Very cute things those are. I might actually want to get one of those eventually. Okay, I've just come across a flaming boss Mari. I believe this is a boss anyway because it has a red name, and I've got nothing to attack it with, and it's level 52. So this is going to go so badly. I'm probably going to get owned by this thing. One hit and I'm dead. Yeah. Okay, now I'm just going to use my Fearow. So yeah, I didn't even attack it though, so it's not my fault. It just decided to attack me anyway. But look how awesome that thing looks. It's flaming and everything. Okay, what can we actually use to actually give ourselves even a chance at this? I mean, it's probably going to hit me and kill me in one hit anyway, so maybe Mirror Move. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah, I just got completely owned, didn't I? So yeah, that's what happens when you come across a boss Mari. I mean, look at that guy. Look at that, wow. I'm presuming it's a boss, or maybe it's a shiny, but I don't think shinies have red names. I think it's a boss. It's like an evil sheep. Yes, evil sheep you are. Look at those horns, it's amazing. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave the episode here. I mean, I've done quite a lot in this episode. I've got a few machines up and running. I've actually built an entire house. Yeah, and also I do want to mention back to the start. Now at the start, you may have noticed, I'm not too sure, that my levels of my Pokemon went down. And that's because I was a derp and accidentally deleted the first part of my recording to the episode, so I had to come back later and then re-record it. So yeah, if you actually want to know the explanation for that, you now know. I've just been a colossal derp the whole episode, really. I don't have a clue what I'm doing in this, but hopefully later on I'm going to be learning more and I'm going to be knowing what I'm doing slowly over time, and I'll be able to get really into this. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode.